What's up, guys? It's bourbon chicken, cheesy veggies, and Chipotle ranch flaming hot Cheetos sandwiches time. Let's go. These Chipotle ranch flaming hot Cheetos are banging for anybody who wanted to know. By the way, if you don't know, now you know. Banging. Banging. Oh yeah, check that out. Cheers. Look, here's the thing. If you're struggling, you live in Orlando, that's right. Well, you can see us next time we come back to Florida. If you're struggling with dieting and you've read a bunch of shit on the internet and you're still struggling, then if all the shit you've read is false, then isn't there a possibility that all the other shit you've read is also false? Eat this one superfood. These are delicious, by the way. These are delicious. Who cooks the food? I cook the food for the Blake Diet group. I share my ingredients, my nutrients, my schedule, my insights, all that shit, how I do things, how they should do things, all for the Blake Diet group. Curtis, are you a new member or just new to the stream? So, $5K Lincoln Tunnel. I don't run. I'm sorry, guys. I don't run. It's not fun for me. Running's... Here's the thing. Cardio is great for your health. But you don't need to do cardio to lose weight. You don't need to run to do cardio. So, I don't run. No, people still don't get it. If you like running, cool. If you have to lie to yourself to tell yourself you like running, cool. If that's the only way you know to manage your weight, whatever. You're a new member and need help? Curtis, you might have actually dropped a post. I have to check after this stream. I'm going to check all the posts in the Blake Diet. Anybody who dropped the post, I'll be answering everybody's questions before I go to sleep tonight. Look, people say they love keto. People say they love keto and they join the Blake Diet. They're like, all right, so how do I quit keto? Look, I just want to eat carbs again. Is the elliptical better than the treadmill? See, here's the thing. Somebody asked, is the elliptical better than the treadmill? Here's the thing. For what? For what? See, you don't even fucking like the shit. If you liked it or had a purpose, if you had a purpose other than losing weight, you would ask, is the elliptical better than the treadmill for building endurance, for training legs, for friggin' quick twitch muscle fibers? Like, you just want to know how to lose weight. You're doing it wrong. You're wasting your fucking time. You are literally wasting your time if your goal is to lose weight and you're going on the elliptical or treadmill. You could save the time eating, save the money, learn how to eat less calories, right? What would I do to increase stamina? There's a lot. See, there's different staminas. I believe in different staminas. Now, Hold on, check that out. Oh. When I say there's different staminas, I mean, you might be able to fucking kill it in CrossFit, but the second you take a BMX bike through the trails for 2 minutes straight, you're fucked, right? Thank you, East Village. It's so funny that Pinky's upset about my bread, which is super soft. You might be able to friggin' crush it on the BMX track, but you might not have stamina in bed. You might not have good stamina in bed. And when I say different staminas, I'm saying directly related to the activity that you're doing. Like, I have awesome stamina, but when I just said about taking a bike on BMX trails, I recently started riding the trails in the woods, and I am burning out so fast. And I'm just like, yo, there's so much shit I could do with like crazy endurance and stamina. And I'm like, oh, this is easy. This is a very easy one, Ricky. You'll be eating this tomorrow, or tomorrow's the weekend, maybe tomorrow, right? I burn out on BMX tracks quickly, but I'm gonna build up stamina there. Now, in fight endurance, you might have awesome stamina when it comes to fighting, boxing, kickboxing, something like that, but you might suck at running. I don't even know. Endurance, you have cardiovascular endurance with breathing, right? With breathing. And then you have endurance with your muscle groups. Whereas you might be great at boxing and suck at kickboxing. You might be great at biking and suck at boxing because your legs can go all day, but your arms can't. And your upper body, your core, maybe your core, whatever it is. Like, there's so many different things. So, this is what I said. You want to build stamina? Know what you want to build stamina for, and build it doing that thing. Build it doing that thing. What should you eat if you're doing 16-8 and not going to the gym? You should join the Blake diet because you're just wasting your time. Or you could do another whatever 16. Do whatever 16-8 whatever. Or somebody else. You could do somebody else's program and ask them. But you want to get squared away and freaking know the facts and enjoy your life a little bit more. Join up for a month. And people are like, you just want my dollar. Some guy on YouTube said, you just want my $1 a day. I was like, well, I don't need your $1 a day, but if I'm going to teach you the best diet ever, yes, I'm going to collect a very fair compensation for teaching you all this shit and answering all your personal questions. Yes, that's very fair. And if you don't want to spend the whole $1 a day, oh my God, then don't. Skate park where, Ricky? Like, you don't have to do it. I'm not requiring you to do it. I'm saying if you want me to answer all your personal questions regarding your diet, that's like East Village Pizza. Look at East Village Pizza. Makes awesome pizza. I saw somebody walk in there and complain about the price of his pizza, right? It's like, then go eat the shitty pizza down the street instead. You want East Village Pizza, pay what he asked for it. The guy works his ass off. He makes awesome pizza. He's got bills to pay. He's got a family. He's got kids. He's got overhead. He's got fucking rent. Then don't eat his pizza. Go eat somebody else's pizza. So, you living in a family shelter program, having health problems for a long time, and you desperately want to change your health because health is wealth. Well, what are your health problems? What are your health problems? Because I don't know what that means. A lot of people's health problems are they eat too much. Like, these are, again, our Chipotle Ranch Flaming Hot Cheetos. You see all these people, on food stamps who are obese. And I'm not saying that to you, but you see a lot of people on food stamps who are obese. And it's just like, yo, do you need food stamps? Like, do you really need food stamps? Is this really helping you? Wearing Jordans? Bare bones basics, right? Look, bare bones basics. This is what I'm going to tell you. And as you should, Abby, as you should. Bare bones basics. If you are overweight, if you have a problem being overweight and you are broke, right? You're overweight and you're too broke to afford $1 a day to learn the best diet. Fucking eat less, asshole. Eat less, asshole. That's the thing. I'm not telling you my diet's the only way to lose weight. I'm saying you want to enjoy it, then sign up. If you're pressed for $1 a day or whatever money, and you really want to lose weight, that bad, and you know dick about nutrition, fucking eat less. Eat less food. Like, there was an old Saturday Night Live skit, right? That was eat less, move more. It was like this diet, this nutrition plan. I think they call it a diet, and they're like, what is it called? It's called eat less, move more. And they're like, well, what do? They're like, you eat less, move more. And they're like, so how does it work? They're like, eat less, move more. Look, you don't have to be the sharpest tool in the shed to know if you really, really want to lose weight. If you really want to, you will fucking eat less. There are plenty of people who's lost well over 100 pounds the shittiest way. Well over 100 pounds with the most miserable diet. You can do it if you really want to do it. Now, if you want a more enjoyable way to do it, then that's where I come in. Oh. It is the truth, Sophia. Like, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to eat less. Like, no, you might fuck up your metabolism. You might. You'll still lose weight. Like, what if you want something bad enough? This is the simplest thing you can do. There's a lot of things in life. There's a lot of things in life where you might not be qualified to do, or have the money to do, or the intelligence to do. Like, you might never be a lawyer or doctor. You might never be a millionaire. There's a lot of things like, maybe you'll never own an island like Richard Branson, right? Maybe you'll never, like, there's not like, oh, if you want to own an island bad enough, you just do this. No, it's not that simple. But if you just want to lose weight and you really want to fucking do it, you can do it by eating less and moving more. Oh. some people don't eat much and can't lose weight and they get stuck in depression. No, that's bullshit. Those people are full of shit. If somebody's telling you they barely eat anything and they can't lose weight, they are full of shit. They're lying to themselves. They're lying to you, right? They're lying to everybody. Look, I've lost weight. Look, and I'm not saying, look, I'm not saying you'll get the best results. I'm not saying you'll have the body you wanted. I'm not saying you won't have loose skin. You might not look great, but if you want to lose weight, just bare bones basics. Eat less, move more. Now, if you want to do some more advanced shit, if you want to look better, if you want to enjoy food while doing it, if you want to no longer get hungry while doing it, if you want to be able to make more food for less calories, you want to go out partying with your friends and do all this and lose weight at the same time, yeah, there's more to it than that. Well, I'm just saying, a supervisor, didn't know why she was big, drank a 12-pack of Pepsi a day. Look, you give me any person in the world who doesn't eat that much and can't lose weight, right? Any person in the world who doesn't eat that much and can't lose weight, and let me track them for a week, follow them around for a week. And I'll tell you what they're fucking doing. Like, I've seen these shows on TV where somebody's like 600 pounds, 700 pounds, right? And they claim they don't eat much, right? They put their day, well, what do you have for breakfast? What do you do? Oh, then I eat this. They put their day's worth of food on the table and it's 13,000 calories. And you're like, well, I never looked at it like that. Like, I'm not saying you had to know you're consuming 13,000 calories, but I mean, come on. Why are you going to waste people's time? No, it's not only that they don't realize how often they stuff their face, they would just rather, it's easier for them to believe. Here we go. Oh yeah. It's easier for people to believe they have a slow metabolism, right? Their genetics suck. They were meant to be fat. They can't lose weight. They can't. I said them at the beginning of the stream, George, but I can post them at the end. I got it on my phone somewhere. They can't lose weight. Their whole family is fat, so they're supposed to be fat. All these different things. It's easier for people to feel sorry for themselves than to actually be like, all right, I'm a fucking pig. I need to learn to eat less. Now, I am a fucking pig. I am a pig. But I've learned to eat less and pig out at the same time. So, no, you said people who are meant to be fat live skinny lives all the time. It's true. Look, people tend to pick up habits. If you grew up with both of your parents being obese, the chances are you're going to be obese, not because your parents are obese or your genetics. It's just because of the foods your family eats, the way your family eats, their habits, etc. It's just the odds are not in your favor there because you're going to pick up a lot of what they've conditioned you to do. Now, if you take two identical twins, separate them at birth, have one twin raised by an obese family, have the other twin raised by a skinny family, I guarantee you, the twin raised by the obese family will be obese, and the twin raised by the skinny family will be skinny. I would love to see that. I'm not saying anybody should purposely do that, but this had to happen at some point, somewhere, somehow. It just had to. Yes, Curtis, there is. You can message me on Facebook. Look, am I a WWE fan? No, I'm not. Says the guy picking out. Well, the guy picking out also lost 60 pounds, right? It's not a metabolism. It's not. See, metabolism is a bullshit excuse for like everything, right? %90 of people with slow metabolisms fuck them up on their own. 90% of people with slow metabolisms fuck them up on their own. Has nothing to do with genetics. Has to do with irresponsible dieting. Your metabolism is not fucked. I'm sorry, it's just not. And if it is, it's because you did some bullshit crash diet and fucked it up yourself. And can it be repaired? Absolutely. It can be. So, well, body weight loss, fat loss goes like this. Fat loss is linear if you do things right. Now, while fat loss is linear, if you're maintaining the proper caloric deficit, body weight loss is like this. Yes, it's going to go down, but on the day-to-day, I'm saying, it's going to fluctuate. Does your metabolism slow down when you get older? Yes, your metabolism slows down slightly when you get older, but what happens more? Why does it? There's such a big myth about your metabolism slowing down when you get older. Well, the biggest, you stop moving a lot. Like, you show me an old person who's riding their bike and walking every day, who's doing something, who's still working, and it's like, oh, wow, they have a fast metabolism. You show me an old person who's retired, sits on the couch for friggin' 20 hours a day, and fucking eats, it's like, I have a slow metabolism because I got old. No. You just don't move much. You're fucking lazy. Like, and I see this every day. You just rode your bike? I see this every day. Plenty of people in the park. Older, fit, they move. If they're retired, they do something active. They walk. They do something. I appreciate it, Kiki. Some people say I'm like angry, right? I'm not angry. I'm passionate about like the shit I talk about. I don't care if it's fitness or something else. Like, I'm passionate because like there's so many people who lead themselves, who believe shit on the internet, or will never reach their goals because they either fall for bullshit or they trick themselves into believing they can't do it, right? It's just fucking... Look, maybe you don't understand nutrition. Move more. Eat less, move more. I know women who are over 65 maintaining on over 2,300 calories a day, right? How come I'm able to eat more than 2,500 calories and lose weight? Well, for starters, I teach dieting for a living. I teach dieting. So I understand how the metabolism works. That's bare bones basics for starters, right? Like if you teach something for a living, you should be good at it. When I talk about metabolism, I don't want my clients to fuck up their metabolism, even though it can be repaired. So many diets out there, are destined to just fuck up your metabolism. It's because people aren't patient. So, for one thing, I help my clients maximize fat loss while minimizing metabolic slowdown, muscle loss, that bullshit. And me personally, besides the fact that I understand all this shit and teach it, I'm 200 pounds. I'm 200 pounds, a lean 200 pounds. Okay? A person who's a lean 200 pounds is not going to have to consume the same calories as a person who's a not so lean 100 pounds, let's say. It's not the same. So many people get hung up on like the average person needs to consume 2,000 calories a day. Like, how long have we heard that? Fucking 30 years, the average person needs to consume 2,000 calories a day. Has anybody ever like actually like looked that up and see what does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean everybody has to consume 2,000 calories? No, it means when they took a sum of however many people, probably in the hundreds of thousands, possibly in the millions, possibly in the billions, when they took a sum of all these people, all their friggin' stats and all that, they got the average of 2,000 calories between all those people. That does not mean some 90-year-old chick who's 100 pounds and sits on the couch all day, and a 22-year-old friggin' athlete who shovels fucking coal for a living are both gonna have to consume 2,000 calories. That's not how it works. And those are extreme examples, but these are the examples I'm giving. Have I ever considered going vegan? Me personally, no. I have many vegan clients, and the thing about my vegan clients is they're vegan for the animals. Like, you don't need to be vegan to be healthy. And honestly, the movie What the Health fucked up more people's health than you'd ever believe, because What the Health did not teach nutrition at all. Half of it was just fear-mongering. It didn't teach anything. And it just basically led you to believe if you eat vegan foods, you'll be healthy. The only part that made sense in the whole documentary was when he was like bashing the guy at the friggin' about meat or something. Some conspiracy. I don't even remember, but the guy said in his office, he's like, well, there's many dieting options available and health comes from getting the proper nutrients. That's like the only intelligent thing in that whole film. Health comes from getting the proper nutrients. Now, here's what happened. You had all these people freak out and go vegan, right? Go vegan. Not make any nutritional decisions, right? Zero nutritional decisions. Their decisions were, is this vegan? Yes or no? It's vegan, yes, I eat it. It's not, no. It's like, where are your nutrients coming from? What's your macro and micronutrient breakdown? What do you mean? Your nutrient breakdown. Where are your nutrients coming from? I eat vegan foods. It's just like, damn. So you have no clue. Oh, here's to the person who said my bread was really hard. See how hard the inside of my bread is? Steve, the only reason why I watch it is because everybody was asking me for my opinion on it. I'm like, all right, I'll watch it. I know what it is, but I'll watch it. Oh. Because you want my opinion to speak intelligently. Like, here's a couple things. Number one, the dude who did the documentary didn't lie too much. It was mainly misdirection. You know magic? How magic is misdirection? Like, they're not really tricks, but it leads you a certain way. And he was very careful with the way he worded things. The way it looks like I'm drinking out of a Cheeto bag. It does. He was very intelligent and careful with the way he worded things, the way he put it together. Like, to lead people to be vegan. But he didn't tell anybody how to get the proper nutrients when being vegan. Well, and while many people quit, right? When many people quit, some people are probably still doing it. And I know some people have fucked up their health. There were people all over my comments. Saying, get woke, bro, get woke. I'm just like, oh my God. You click on some of these profiles and the shit you see is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I said, why don't you teach me about being vegan? They just go on and on, like quoting shitty stuff from that friggin' movie. A Frito boat? I've never heard of a Frito boat, right? This is just regular bread. Regular bread has protein. Get woke, bro. Bread has protein. You don't need protein bread, right? Yeah. It's so crazy. Oh, there's juice behind here. Behind the Cheetos. There's 208 grams of protein in this meal. And it's not protein bread. What does get woke mean? The gentleman who did the documentary was using get woke like, wake up guys, smell the veganism. Meat is killing you. Like, has all these carcinogens. You're going to be diagnosed with this because of eating meat. And as I said, I respect anybody for any diet they do if they do it for the right reasons and they do it in a healthy way, right? I don't care what diet you do, if you're doing it for the right reasons and you're getting the proper nutrients. I'm going to. The problem is, whenever you're restricting certain food groups, you're restricting nutrient sources. Meaning, if you are vegan and you cut out meat, you cut out cheese, you cut out like all the eggs, all these different things, you're limiting your sources where you could get vitamins and minerals. Now, yes, not only are there recipes on the Blake Diet website, all these meals I stream the prep beforehand. No, I'm not saying you can't get the proper nutrients being vegan, right? That's interesting, Frank. You can get the proper nutrients being vegan. You just got to know your shit because it's a lot harder. The problem is most people, they don't know their shit. And they're just going by if our food's vegan or not. Well, Frank from East Village Pizza said he's been getting a lot of pressure to make a vegan pizza, but he's holding out. Now, here's the thing. Frank, if you made a vegan pizza, the fake cheese is not going to melt right. The dough will be okay. Sure, the sauce. But the main problem, I mean, I don't know exactly what goes into your dough, but dough's probably pretty much vegan or vegan. The main issue is going to be the cheese, the vegan cheese. And the problem is this. Frank makes East Village Pizza. He makes awesome videos. His pizza looks delicious, right? His pizza makes you want to lick your phone. If you make a vegan pizza, with some dry ass fake cheese. While vegan people will absolutely love it and it may taste good, he's gonna have a problem posting these pictures and videos. Maybe we're wrong. He tried at least 6 times with 6 different vegan cheeses. It's not eatable. It's so bad he can't sell it. All right. As a business owner, I respect that decision. Now, I make vegan meals for my clients. I've made some vegan meals. Many times I use vegan ingredients. There's vegan ingredients in here. It's not 100% vegan. There's obviously chicken. There's cheese. But if it's a pizzeria, it's kind of tough. Like, I'll give you an example. I had Impossible Burger the other day for the first time. I went to a tasting. Restaurant trying different things out on the menu. I had an Impossible Burger. It was great. It was great. You can post a pretty picture of it. Looks great. But as far as pizza, when Frank's all about his like cheese and that's a tough one. That's gonna be a little bit tougher. So that's what I'm saying. And like Skittles said, vegan pizza is good, but real cheese is better. I agree. Now, there comes a time where you need to make a decision like, should Frank sell out? And make a vegan pizza that people are going to buy, even if it's horrible, just because people will buy it. Because people will. People will. Like, forget being vegan. How about just dieting in general? When you're on a shitty diet, right? But let's stick to the pizza theme. When you're on a shitty diet and somebody like some type of bro diet where you're eating tiny meals out of Tupperware, I've seen people post the shittiest fucking things in the world and call them pizza. And other people following them doing like the same shitty diet, they're like, oh, so good. And it's just like a fucking whole wheat tortilla with like a bit of sauce and some like fat-free cheese that doesn't melt. It's a tortilla, not dough, tortilla. And people are like, oh, so good. Are you fucking serious? What's up, DJ Mello? You know Adobo's in the building. No, Steve. Cauliflower pizza would be an upgrade. Jeremiah, where your diet sucks that much that you just put some sauce and some cheese on anything, call it pizza, and other people around you are doing the same diet are just like, oh, it looks amazing. Look. Do you even adobo, bro? So I get, that's what I'm saying. People will buy it. Like Frank could sell a 300 calorie entire pie. with what I just said. Some like whole wheat wrap, a dab of sauce, and some fat-free cheese, and be like 300-calorie pizza. You open the box and it's like paper thin. But like, and people will be like, oh, he's got a 300. Now, Frank, maybe you can do a vegan option that doesn't have like vegan mozzarella. No, there's DJ Mello. There's video of DJ Mello too. Maybe you could do like a pie that's mostly sauce, but then people ask for the cheese. Do they have vegan Parmesan cheese? Right? What does adobo do? Adobo makes everything awesome. If your girlfriend or wife tells you you suck, just pour some adobo on yourself. And she'll like you better. A small pie, not over the counter. Like a special order personal pie maybe. So people can come there. Vegan tomato pie. That's what I'm saying. No, I know mix a lot. Pour adobo all over that bod. I'm just saying, if your girlfriend is kind of sour, pour adobo all over her. Adobo makes everything better, like I said. So, now, whole wheat, back in the day, and some people still believe this, back in the day, a few years back, everybody believed that eating whole wheat was better for weight loss or fat loss, including myself. So you'd go to order pizza and you'd be like, do you have whole wheat crust, right? I remember calling pizzerias looking for whole wheat crust, not wanting to eat regular crust because I thought the regular pizza would make me fat and the whole wheat pizza wouldn't. I fucking did this. Appreciate it, Frank. I did this. I would not eat pizza, and I found a place that makes whole wheat pizza. I got whole wheat pizza. So fucking stupid. But that was very popular. Yeah, back in the day, it was so popular. Everybody wanted whole wheat pizza crust because they believed. Now, granted, pound for pound, ounce for ounce, whole wheat bread, dough, everything has more calories. Not much, but more. And if you're looking to lose weight, there's a 0% chance it's going to help you lose any weight. Well, a lot of people believed in it. Adobo is a staple in Hispanic cooking. And any good cooking. Now, there are people who went vegan and lost weight. Well, they went vegan and lost weight, and that's why they're vegan. Because they cut out major food groups. There are also people who went vegan and gained weight because they found all these vegan foods which are super calorie dense and still friggin' overeating calories. You got both. So, and East Village Pizza is also in the East Village where there are a lot of hipsters and it's trendy to be vegan. Like, it's trendy to be vegan in his area. Just to say you're vegan. It's cool. So, I can see the pressure he's under. He probably has so many people walking in on a daily basis like, yo, do you have vegan pizza? And they're like, oh man. They're like, oh, I'll take my business elsewhere. Oh. It's a choice, Abby. Everything diet related should be a choice. Like, if you want to drink alcohol, you should learn to drink it and lose weight. If you don't want to drink alcohol, that's fine too. But you shouldn't be doing a diet where you don't know how to lose weight and you want to drink alcohol, but you don't. You shouldn't be doing a diet where you want to eat meat, but you don't. You shouldn't be doing a diet where you want to eat carbs, but you don't. Like, you should have the information necessary for you to know how to do things whichever which way you want and to eat the foods you choose and drink the drinks you choose while hitting your goals. And the problem is most people don't know how to do that. So that's why there's so many people doing diets for the wrong reasons. Well, that's why people are doing diets for the wrong reasons, because I'm saying, Jeremiah, it's not a fun thing. No. I believe it, Frank. Anthony said you should do a diet where you enjoy all the food you used to eat that got you fat, but now while losing weight. That's correct, Anthony. You should be able to do a diet enjoying all the foods that got you fat, but losing weight instead. That's perfect, man. That's perfect. Why is that perfect? Because when you were getting fat, you were eating the foods you really wanted to. You were eating the foods you really wanted to. And now you're on some diet where you're shunning those foods, saying, no, that's not healthy. You shouldn't eat that. You shouldn't do this. Like, if you got fat while eating carbs, eating a ton of pizza, and drinking a ton of alcohol, you should learn to lose weight while doing the same. And you'll be happy. You shouldn't say those foods are bad for you. Stay away from them. I think pizza is one of the hardest things to make vegan, Frank. I have vegan ice cream. I've had vegan meats. I've had plenty of vegan meats I've enjoyed. But vegan pizza is going to be tough as a visual person. Not somebody making homemade pizza. I'm saying a business making vegan pizza that's going to be on their Yelp page, on their Instagram. In their reviews. And when people go to look up his pizzeria and they see a picture of a pizza which looks kind of dry and not appetizing, they might not know that's the vegan pizza. They might not. So there's a lot that goes into it, especially as a business, and cheese is one of the hardest things to replicate. I remember Nikki from the Blake Diet made a vegan pizza that looked pretty good. I forget what she did. I forget what ingredients she used. You gotta friggin' maybe make a vegan meat pizza, right? Maybe. For the person who asked, I eat 1 to 2 meals a day. Everybody thinks I eat once a day, but there are some days I do too. You've had delicious vegan pizza? Well, if you've had delicious vegan pizza, send your photos to Frank. Tell him where it was from. Let's help him out. Let's help him find the right ingredients, or the right vegan cheese, if you will. Most important thing, it's gotta look good. It's gotta look good. That's very important. People are going to send him the worst looking pictures. I already know. I'll be like, it looks so good. Like this meal. I made this meal. This meal did not look good. This meal is not marketable. I know that. Delicious, yes, but not marketable. That's the challenge. If I was making this meal to sell at a restaurant, I would have had to do it differently. I know that. I'm okay with that. I made it for you guys. You know, bourbon chicken flavor. It's delicious. But it's hard to make things look good sometimes. And again, is there a way to make this meal look better? Yeah. I also didn't have the patience to do it. I'm just trying to think, does he need to hire a vegan person, a vegan employee? What does he need to do to make a good vegan pizza? Good looking. Like, I feel like he could definitely use like vegan meats, veggies, tomatoes, broccoli. But believe it or not, people might not like that. There's a lot of vegan people who, especially in that area, like I said, are doing it to be trendy and don't even really like vegetables. Like, so I don't think by default you can put vegetables on the vegan pizza. I think people just want dough and sauce and cheese. Very interesting. Would they eat it with just dough, sauce, and veggies? There's got to be like the grandma pie though. Like the grandma pie. You could do that vegan. Because it only has like little spots of cheese. But then people might complain that they want a cheesy. I know what's going to happen. I already know what's going to happen. He's got a challenge. If he does a vegan pie without a ton of cheese, people are going to complain that it doesn't have enough cheese. People are going to want a vegan plain slice. But these are spicy. Oh, damn. But if he puts the vegan cheese under the sauce, oh shit. That might be it. That might be it, to put the cheese under the sauce.